Alright, so I'm going to dip my car, and I thought I'd do a little before and after video. I'm not going to do a how to do it because I don't know what I'm doing, and I've watched all the videos just like everybody else. So I thought I'd show you real quick what came in the kit. I got the basic Pro Car kit with just 3 gallons of matte black, and there's some goodies in here like the washcloth and so on. There's the sprayer, and of course the tape, and I like that they give a little mixing wand thing too. And there's the main unit with the tubes, and here's the car. So again, I don't really know what I'm doing, but I've washed the car and I've used the pre-dip spray and I've washed it all down. I'll say quickly too, I did a video a year ago on these rims, and even though I didn't do enough coats on them, it's still a year later and they're still working okay. So car's clean, ready to be dipped. There's one big, oh, and I'm going to do this too. I'll show you this. Some of you will have an opinion about this and some of you won't. I took the rear spoiler off this car, and it has these 2 little knobby things that kind of ruin the look, but I'm going to leave it for now because I like it, and I'm going to spray the spoiler as well, and then if I change my mind I can always put it on and I won't have to dip it later. So when I did my rims a year ago, I also did this to my headlights. And I like it. It didn't take very much. I just taped it off and it changed the look of the car. But just so you could see what it looks like with and without, I peeled the other side off. So that's what the typical headlight looks like. And that's my version. And I think I'm going to do this again today when I spray. So yeah, I did the gas cap a long time ago. I'm just going to spray over it. Oh, something I'm going to do too, whether it's a good idea or a bad idea, is I'm going to redo the rims. Because I only did them in a couple of coats and I should have done more, but I didn't know what I was doing. So that's it. I'm going to tape it up, tape the windows up, and I'm going to start spraying. So I'll show you what it looks like after the first coat. Okay, we're getting close, but it's lunchtime, so I'm going to stop. I'll show you a few things I've done. So I've got the line there. I'm going to paint this over and then I'll just peel that part off after. And it's like they say on the Dip Your Car site, you kind of have to, every car is a little bit different, so I actually taped all along this seam because it would not cut naturally, it was so tight. So that actually was a pretty easy line to do. I took my time, did one along the bottom too, and I did what Fonzie says, I put the last piece on the bottom on top so that it will peel off. And I know that when I'm done doing my coats, I got to peel that off first, so we'll see how that goes. Did the mirror. What else have I done? So I did leave this open because I know I can peel that off and there's a big break there. Hopefully there's enough of a gap here that I should be able to peel that off easily. Didn't know what to do with this because I never really paid attention on video, so I taped that all up. I suppose I could have taken it right off. Nice crack here, so I should be able to deal with that. Oh, this is something I never paid attention to either, is what to do with the little keyholes. So I knew not to paint there, so I put a little bit of tape in there just to see how that would go. Taped that part. And I got the muffler taped up. Sorry, not the muffler, the exhaust. And yeah, that's what it looks like. So we should be good to go. I decided to do these two, the corner lights, because they're very tight to the body. So I thought I should do that. This was kind of tricky to do along here. I taped that up. And I'm a little nervous about pulling the plastidip off of that chrome, but we'll see how that goes. So there's the car. Oh, the other thing, I tried to take that little air scoop off, but I couldn't because two of the nuts were loose and 2 of them were not going to budge. So I didn't bother taking it off. I just jammed some newspaper in there, and I'll make sure to get around it really good and get right inside so it won't go into the engine. Okay, I'll videotape again once I'm maybe done the first coat. Okay, first coat done, and it looks cool already. I like it. It's only been sitting there for like 3 minutes too, so it dries really fast. It turned out better than I expected, except I made one small mistake, and that would be on the gun. This is just for beginners. Those of you thinking about doing this, man, it looks cool already. I like it. You can tell I did a fairly good job at only doing like 50% coverage like they say on their website. But the mistake I made was on the gun, this little dial right here, it slipped. I must have hit it with my thumb or something. It was right here. And I did a little test on some cardboard first, but anyway, I almost messed up on this corner right here. Until I noticed it, and then I fixed it, so smooth sailing from here. I'm just gonna sit down and read a book for a couple minutes, let it dry. It already looks pretty sweet. Okay, so I've just finished the third coat, so it's still kind of wet looking. And I'm doing good, except I made two big mistakes that I thought I'd pass along for anybody who is watching this before they do it. And it's really just focus. I lost some focus while I was right here, and I just relaxed my hand for a second, and I let it touch the paint. You can see right there, it just made a scar. So, I mean, so be it. It's not going to be perfect. The other place I made a mistake is I was coming along here, doing a nice job, and then of course I hit the mirror and it sprayed a whole whack of spray right there. And that one is, hopefully that one levels out a little bit better. Than I don't think the scar is going to go away, but we'll see. So 3 coats, should be able to get at least 3 more. Maybe I might even do, I'm just going to go till the paint's gone. Well, did my last coat. I think it got 6 actually in total. A couple things I want to mention. So I did what I thought I was supposed to do, where they say on the websites that just make sure when you do your last coat to pull your tape quickly. Well, I did that and it ruined it. It pulled up. So it wasn't supposed to do that, which meant I also had issues, probably won't be able to see it, peeling it off along here. Yeah, I had to take a razor blade and make sure that it cut because it was pulling up the plastidip, so that was no good. Very, very, very minor issue is the tape left sticky stuff. I can clean that easy enough once the rest of the car is dry. So I peeled off this chrome. That was fun. That was actually really easy to peel off. It was nice. And I thought this little red light peeled off nice. Since some people will watch this video that are family and friends and they've never watched plastidip before, I thought I would just show you something, so hang in here a second. Okay, it's kind of hard to explain what plastidip is to somebody unless they see the classic peeling of the taillight. So this is plastidip, and this is how easy it is. I'm doing it with one hand to peel off the taillight. Actually, it's kind of hard with one hand, but you get the idea. It stretches, it pulls. It's just like, I tell people it's like a rubber balloon. So again, if I had 2 hands, this would be going a lot smoother. I'm going to pause it for a second. Okay, so I got a good start on her here now. Just to show you how strong it is too. I mean, I'm really pulling on that. It's kind of cool. It's coming right around the turn. The corner. And you just keep doing this. And voila. Oh, missed a spot. There. Taillight. Sweet. Plastidip. I'll do a little once around. Alright, I have to show you this. Coolest surprise was just how simple it was to pull the plastidip off of this. Like, I kind of want to show you, again, one-handed here. Oh, now I've ruined it. It's simple. Literally takes like 5 seconds. I'm trying to do this one-handed. But once you get it started, it just naturally pulls away. There we go. I don't want to mess it up by only using one hand. Just like that. And that could be Toyota. No, that's not. Okay, finished product. Here we are. Put the decal on. So nice. It's the exact sheen I was hoping for. Everything turned out real nice. I put metallizer on the rims, so that's why they look a little bit different than the rest of the car. Haven't put the front plate on yet, but looks good. And there she is.